What's up, everybody? We're here live tonight. Gonna be a different show tonight. We're at Fiesta Mexicana, Mexican restaurant in Lawrenceburg tonight, y'all. And tonight we're playing trivia. We are Team Fatbeard tonight, okay? That's our trivia team. So everybody out there watching, you root for Fatbeards tonight. That's who you root for. So, how is everybody? Got my assistant right here. My bearded brother, Mr. Superman. He's a little gimpy tonight, but he's all right. James Paul, what's up, brother?
A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
So, we had an injury today. Apparently you missed a hole. What happened?
See, I saw this kid running across the road, and I dove out and saved the kid. I got hit by a vehicle, which is why I got the Superman, you know?
That's why I wore Superman, because, you know, James Paul loved the kids, you know, and he wanted to save it. You should see that Peterbilt that hit him. It's like so messed up in the front, man. I mean, he couldn't even drive it home. He busted the radiator because James Paul has calf muscles of steel. I mean, that's a drummer trait, right?
It is. I mean, if you don't have calves, you don't play drums. You play bass. Or guitar.
Or lead singer.
Or you run the PA system. That's what you do.
The sound man. Hey, I ain't going to say nothing about sound man because my sound man is awesome tonight. He's probably hard of hearing because he went and saw one of the greatest hair bands alive last night, Def Leppard. You know, we might talk to him tonight about how that went and all that cool fun stuff. But yeah, Def Leppard and Kiss our brains behind the operations. Kyle Johnson, which I would have loved to have saw Kyle at the Def Leppard Kiss concert. I mean, did you paint your face up, Kyle?
I didn't go quite that far. No,
you didn't go like full on Gene Simmons makeup and all that.
No, but I was surrounded by people that did.
I think next concert he goes to with Kiss, I think Kyle should totally do the Kiss makeup. He should do either. I'm thinking Peter Criss or Gene Simmons. You know, I'd love to. Yeah, Gene. I think Kyle could totally pull off Gene. Yeah, he could if he wanted to. I mean, yeah, we could totally fix him up. But yeah, Kiss and Def Leppard. I didn't go. I stayed home and watched Foo Fighters because I was in my comfy chair watching TV. Didn't have a loud screaming person behind me. Well, I had my 4-year-old, if that counts. But it'd be the greatest song that they did, and all of a sudden you're, Daddy, watch me. You know, so you gotta watch the boy when he says, watch me, Daddy. So, but anyway, good show tonight. We're gonna play trivia. We might get the trivia lady to come over here and ask a few questions and whatnot. And I've got my Big Fred Show crew here tonight. You know, I got our producer, Wade, my sidekick, James Paul. I got the number one Fredette, Samantha. She's in the crowd. And we might have a bunch more people come by tonight. And me and James Paul, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. We're going to be the randomest show ever. And we're going to play trivia. And I'm going to eat. I've got this really good looking toasted guac here. And I want to eat it before it gets cold. So we're going to take a break. And we'll be right back with me and James Paul. We're going to have a good fun night tonight. So we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Folks, this is Ben Luna, and you're watching The Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV.
And we're back. Big Fred Show. James Paul. We talk about a lot of random stuff. And one of our topics we're going to talk about tonight is, what would you consider to be, I guess, the most overrated artist out today? Who would be, if we did a top 10 list of most overrated artists, who would be some on your list?
Oh my God, I'm gonna make a lot of people mad, but Nickelback's on it. Luke Bryan, Taylor Swift. All I got right now.
Florida Georgia Line. Who else would we put on that overrated artist list? Kyle, who would you say would be an overrated artist? Kyle likes all music. He's not like me and James, you know. He gives it all a chance. Well, let's ask Wade and Samantha. Who do y'all think are the most overrated artists on the radio?
Taylor Swift.
Wade's thinking. He's in deep thought.
And people sing in it, and there's a bass player. You know what's going on, right?
That band, they play that one song where they sing about tailgates and campfires down by the riverbank.
Wait, is there alcohol involved in this song?
Oh yeah, and they
Is there a girl named Girl?
yeah, a girl named Girl, and she likes that boom boom.
Is there Dirt Rose?
Oh, how did you know?
Wait. I know he's talking about Luke Bryan.
Dadgummit. It's like you're freaking psychic or something, bro. He's Superman. So he's got his black truck with 35s. I've got my red truck with 14s on it. I'm old school, baby. But yeah. So my most overrated band, I'm gonna make some people mad. Avenged Sevenfold. I mean they're overrated. Who else would I put in my list of overrated artists? I'm on the fence with them.
New stuff?
I like their old stuff.
Yeah, see, the new stuff's why I think it's overrated.
Godsmack. You know, okay, we get it. You're a rock and roll band. You've got the tattoos, and you got the tribal sunshine as your logo, and you know we get it. We understand. You probably drive a Harley with a lot of chrome on it too, and you know that's totally acceptable. You know, but come on, let's get a little more original now. Who else would be in my list of unoriginal artists or overrated artists? Well, let's go on the pop side. I would say Kanye West.
No comment, yes.
Or as we would call him, Mr. Kardashian. You know, Mr. Kardashian is another one. So, y'all get on Facebook and let us know. Go to the Big Fred Show Facebook page. Tell us who y'all think is the most overrated artist. It is like a party here, y'all. I've already warned them, so there might be some Big Fred booty shaking tonight. So if you like see me turn upside down and start twerking, you know, I can do it. I'm perfectly capable of it. But yeah.
But you're a Miley fan.
I'm a Miley Cyrus fan, by the way. Not sweet little Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus. I like Trainwreck Miley Cyrus because she's cool. And I like Kesha, too. Kesha's awesome, y'all. You know, I love Kesha. Both are products of Williamson County. Believe it or not, yeah. Kesha from Williamson County lived in Franklin for a while. Did you know that?
Had no idea.
See, you got to be crazy to live in Tennessee. And, you know, apparently being crazy is a big business. So, we got a trivia question coming up here, y'all. And we're trying to win gift cards. By the way, we're Team Fatbeard. So, as you couldn't tell, look at that. All that hairy goodness growing off our chin. And we got a lot of people in here. Question number one.
Winston Churchill is quoted as saying, "I'm fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down to us. Pigs treat us as what?"
Pigs treat us as what?
Is it pigs treat us as bosses?
Oh, wow.
Pigs treat us as equals? Or they treat us as friends?
Equals.
Winston Churchill is quoted as saying, "I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down to us."
If you see us do awkward pauses tonight, y'all, it's because we're trying to hear the question. Because we're playing live streaming trivia on the Big Fred Show.
Question number 2. Category is
Party in the USA. But anyway, so James Powell, tell us a little bit about, you got a show coming up Saturday. Where are you playing?
At this place,
What is the name of this place?
we're playing Brimstones the 19th this Saturday, starting at 7.
Got any new stuff coming out?
We got a couple songs no one's actually heard of yet. One I actually play piano on.
No way. You're playing piano.
Yes, by myself. And just me and Ashley singing. So praying to God I don't fat finger the whole song.
Wow. James Paul is going to be a romantic son of a gun.
Stepping out on a limb.
He's like,
All the talents.
if he gets up there and starts, you know, I could see James Paul playing piano. I think he would be cool. Are you going to wear a tight shirt and all that cool fun stuff like piano players do?
Actually, my goal is to look as redneck as I can, just to screw with everybody. Like have a big old chaw in my mouth.
Overalls with no shirt on underneath. James Paul come out with the Liberties and no shirt on. Go sit behind the piano, and all of a sudden, every girl in the room falls in love with him.
I mean, that's how it always happens. Every time. I like to have like a warning, like people around me to protect me from the ladies. Like they will attack and hurt me.
You got drumsticks with tasers on built into them. So, yeah. Man, it is loud here, y'all. Can y'all hear all of us? But if y'all can't, we're going to scream loud. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. And we're going to have a big time tonight. This is the Big Fred Show, and we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee offers serious sports training for athletes of all ages. Our hands-on training approach can increase core strength and stability while maximizing power and agility. Call John Passarella, 256-710-7412 for speed and agility training, or David Weathers, 931-279-0574. Call today. Elite Sports, we're training the best athletes for tomorrow.
Hey, this is Kenny Beckman, and you're watching the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Glad to have y'all. If y'all are here around Lawrenceburg, come up here to Fiesta. We're going to party. We're going to have fun. We're going to play trivia. And we're doing primarily a music show tonight because me and James Paul are music nerds because we love music and everything about music. Our next our next topic is top 5 female-fronted bands. And my personal favorite female-fronted band is In This Moment. Maria Brink is the lead singer, and she is amazing. I mean, absolute power vocals. I mean, drop dead awesome vocals, and a good band. You need to YouTube them. Who would be one of yours?
I let you list him about a month ago by I Set to Kill.
Yes. Oh, yes. That chick can wail. Like, what about I Wrestled a Bear Once?
You know, that's one of the few bands I haven't heard yet. I know. You said it a while ago, and I was like, oh, crap.
Dude, they've got a female singer that, like, I don't know, she's bad to the bone, man. I mean, she's like, she can sing real pretty and melodic and all that crazy stuff, but let out this loud roar that would scare you. But yeah, who else would be on your list?
Probably my top would be Flyleaf.
Yes.
That girl is amazing. Even though the lead singer Lacey, she has left the band.
No way.
She want to have kids and have a family, so they got a new singer.
Male or female?
Female, not as good.
Wow, that's kind of heartbreaking.
It is, and she may be actually a good vocalist, but when you're used to hearing Lacey sing and then you hear her sing, it's like something's wrong. Like, change the name of the band, start over.
Exactly. I think dude, that's a pet peeve of mine. Like, you got these 80s bands that are coming back, you know, and some of these bands have history, you know, like, Journey. They've got a Filipino lead singer that sounds like Steve Perry. I don't understand that. And then you've got groups like Steppenwolf. You've got John Kay and Steppenwolf. Why do bands have to stay with their same name? And, you know, I think if you split up in the 80s, you should come back with a new name. Like, I don't know. Who else would you consider to be one of those?
Well, I mean, I would say AC/DC, but that's a different situation. I mean, the lead singer actually died, so
Exactly.
that one's passable. I was like, you know what, it's okay, but I don't know.
I mean, that's a pet. They have like Skid Row. Yeah, Skid Row. There's Skid Row, and then there's Sebastian Bach and Skid Row. I hate that. You know, I think that's crazy. Y'all need to get in a room, have a few drinks, talk about it, hug and make up, and all that cool fun stuff, and get your old band back together. But anyway, top 5 female-fronted vocalists. Who would y'all like? Let's get some of y'all's that like. I know Samantha has one. And who's one of your favorite female-fronted bands?
I'm gonna go with the token. I like Flyleaf. So
Exactly.
yeah. I do like Paramore.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh? All. Really, I like the older better though. Jefferson Airplane.
Oh, how could I forget? One of my favorite female-fronted groups is the Valley Roots, a local act. You need to check them out on YouTube. And if you like them, go and hashtag Valley Rooted, because that's what we all are as Valley Roots fan. We're Valley Rooted. And they have Brittany Faith, their lead singer. Let me tell y'all, folks, if you could take Grace Potter and Janis Joplin and make one singer out of her, Brittany Faith is this girl. I mean, raspy, real soulful voice. I mean, awesome singer. I highly recommend Valley Roots. And Christian White, their other singer, he's kind of like a southern accent John Mayer. You know, got this real creamy type voice, you know. And I know I said creamy voice talking about a dude, but I mean that totally in the coolest way. But Yeah, we're talking about female fronted bands. I think Grace Potter's another one. I mean, she's an amazing artist.
Yeah, I like her.
And can rip it up on a guitar. I mean, she makes a Flying V look rock star, baby. I mean, that blonde hair flopping in the wind. I wished I had long hair sometimes, because I want to flop it in the wind. Just, I know I should grow it out, but then I wouldn't get to sport this awesome sexiness that I have now.
Let the beard grow out, man. Flop the beard.
Yeah, let the beard and the hair grow out, and then, ZZ Top, exactly.
Around the fan right here, just the whole time.
Have your own theme music when you get out of the car. Be like Joe Dirt. Get out in the wind, hit your beard. And you get out and you do this little, and the wind hits your beard, right? I love that. Nothing feels cooler than the wind blowing through your beard. I mean, I love that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the time.
You feel that tickle kind of?
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you're not really used to when you're letting it grow out. You're going, what's crawling in my beard? And you're like, oh, wait, that's just the wind. Okay.
Nothing feels more manly than the wind blowing through your beard. I mean,
another female fronted band is kind of new, but they're Pretty Reckless. Have you heard of them yet? What was the name of that song they got out? That new.
They played it at the Golden God Awards. I know what song you're talking about.
Is it Heaven Knows?
Yes, Heaven Knows.
That's a bad song, dude. Like when I heard it, I literally stopped the truck and turned it, roll the windows up, what is this going on? Because I heard her voice and I was like, I'm in love right now.
But I tell you, my all-time favorite, hands down, best ever female fronted group, Dare to Know.
I mean, yeah. That's always my number one. What are you talking about? Did you hear that drummer? That drummer's awesome.
I heard that drummer. I don't know. He's kind of a shady dude, man. I mean, you look at him and he gives you that crazy eye look. But yeah, Dare to Know. They're an awesome group. I mean, drummer's crazy and I'm crazy. I mean, cool. Never mind. I thought I was sorry. But anyway, Dare to Know, check them out. We actually interviewed Dare to Know during the football game.
Yeah, we did. It was a Columbia Academy game back last year.
That was like a miniature SEC stadium. I have to say, it was cold, and I was cold, but they were up in the nice confines of a press box where the wind wasn't blowing on them as much. And I was down there freezing, cold. I questioned being a sideline reporter that night. But that's part of the rock star job that we do, so we can bring Mustangs football. By the way, which is coming up soon. How many days we got? How many weeks we got?
Kickoff is August 22nd.
August the 22nd. Wow.
Math Mini.
Yes. It's going to be awesome. Mustangs TV. Then that's when you see Kyle's real work. Kyle is a genius with this camera, and I'm just going to toot Kyle's horn tonight. I don't get to appreciate Kyle as much as I want to on the show. And he is an amazing fella. I mean, all around good guy.
You're way too nice.
I mean, seriously. He makes me look pretty on camera. Brings out all this sexiness. All of it. I mean, there's a whole lot of sexy sitting here. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised the camera still works. I mean, we wake up in the morning and I see this hot person and I'm going in to hug them and I bump my face on the mirror. I mean, don't you hate it when that happens?
My head's starting to heal up a little bit.
I don't even know how to respond to that, Big Fred.
But yeah, we're full of it. That's why my eyes are brown.
You're full of it.
Yeah, we're a professional show, by the way. we're working our way up. Jimmy Fallon better watch out, because, you know, me and James Paul gunning for you, baby. I mean, what chance?
Next week, we coming down there and taking over.
We're coming to 30 Rock, and we're going to call Jimmy Fallon out. We're going to have Big Fred and Dare to Know. Who's the Roots?
I'll let you answer that question.
No, but seriously, we love Jimmy Fallon. We would never put Jimmy Fallon, because he might possibly be watching, and I don't want to badmouth him, you know, because
I'm saying, better watch me.
Questlove ain't got nothing on us, you know. Although I wish I did have a cool afro like he did. I mean, he's got an afro that is amazing. It has its own theme music. But yeah, where did we get off to that to? That's crazy. We go from female-fronted bands to taking over Jimmy Fallon. I mean,
It's all you, Big Fred.
it's our ADD kicking in. That's what makes us good drummers. You can't be a drummer and not have ADD. I mean, am I right?
Well, you at least can't play like multiple time signatures.
No. I mean, you be like playing and then all of a sudden, squirrel! You know. Ooh, something shiny. Wait, that's my cymbal saying. I mean, that's why I have to spray paint mine black so I can keep my concentration and stuff. So, but yeah, we're going to take a break. I'm going to eat a little more and get a drink and have some chips and salsa, and we'll be right back. And yeah, this is the Big Fred Show. Big freaking party at Fiesta Mexicana. Me and my team. You heard? Me and this bearded brother of mine, aka the Fat Beards. You know, it's awesome. Hold on, y'all. They got shy all of a sudden. Well, we'll be right back.
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
At Southern Craft Manufacturing, our commitment to choice sets us apart. Using both old-world craftsmanship and modern techniques, we proudly provide the finest quality and greatest value caskets in the industry. Founder Rodney Robinson is a third-generation casket manufacturer, providing the highest quality finished product. Call toll-free 800-413-1778, Southern Craft Manufacturing on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Hey folks, this is Ben Luna, and you're watching The Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV.
Oh.
Hey, Big Fred Show right here.
Say that, I totally recognize you.
we got somebody here to talk with us. What's your name now?
Oh, I don't know if I want to be on TV yet.
You are on TV right now.
Wait, internet TV, right?
Internet TV.
Web TV.
The interweb.
The interweb.
People in India can watch you right now.
Oh, wow, that's awesome, actually.
So, you like coming for trivia night, or you just like coming and hang out?
I'm here for the drinks.
She's honest. That's what I like. She's honest. So, what's your name, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Lona. What do you want to know?
Well, do you enjoy long walks on the beach or anything like that?
Am I creating a dating profile? Because I'm already married.
Oh, hey. So, do you like going to Home Depot to pick out curtains and stuff?
Absolutely. Remodeling is like our favorite pastime. Like, that's what us married folks do, right?
Yeah, I totally feel you. You know, married people, it's like, you know, we go out and we're like, man, we were out till 11:30 last night.
And that was a late night.
We tore it up, baby. I mean, so what else do we need to know about you? Tell us a little. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to come to trivia on Thursday nights.
What's your favorite subject on trivia?
I don't know. I don't usually play. Like I said, I'm here for the drinks.
So is your husband with you tonight?
He is. He's over there.
He's over there. Can we get him on?
Ricky.
We'll get hubby on. Yeah, we'll get hubby on and tell him to say hi and whatnot. So, where do you work at?
Graphic packaging.
No way!
Yeah.
I deliver there.
What do you deliver?
Office products, paper, everything.
Oh, who are you with?
Southern Office Products.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I'm there all the time. So, you're married, you work at graphics, and you like trivia. So, what kind of music are you into?
All of it.
You like metal?
Yeah. So how is it you got mixed up with this group?
She is my number one Fredette. She is the biggest Big Fred Show fan I have.
Does that mean that y'all are dating?
No, she's just my big fan.
How did you become to be the big fan? How'd that happen?
I used to do HR at the nursing home, okay? He delivered my paper there, and we just started hanging out. We were friends, and so, then he was like, hey, come to my show, and the rest was history.
So I don't know if we've ever talked when you deliver paper over at graphic packaging, so I'm feeling a little bit neglected now. I mean, if you make friends with the HR folks, what's wrong with me?
I'll make a deal with you. I'll come talk to you next time I'm there,
Okay.
and we'll start. And I'll make you be a Fredette, too. You'll be a Fredette fan, and you'll want to come all the time, too. And you can bring hubby along, and we'll have a big fun, and it'll be a big party. I mean, because that's what we are. Because it's more of the people show than it is mine. I like getting people on and meeting them and stuff. So, have any kids?
Not yet.
Take your time. Take your time.
If I take too much time, the eggs are going to rot.
No.
They're already like halfway there.
No. You can adopt. It's all good,
Yeah, we're thinking about getting a dog.
A dog.
Yeah.
I want a dog. You're not going to get one of those frilly little lap dogs, are you?
No, we're probably going to rescue a dog from the pound, maybe.
A good yellow mutt. That's what you need to get.
Yeah, something like not too big, like almost like on the borderline of being too big for the lap, but like not quite. Like that size.
You want one somewhere in between.
Like a 20-pounder. Is that too big for the lap? Nah.
Get you a good old bloodhound. One of them. Name him Blue.
Why?
Because Blue's just a good name for a bloodhound, You see a bloodhound, you're like, get him, Blue, and he's like, brrr, Smokey? Yeah. No, you don't want to name a dog Smokey. That's so Tennessee.
Exactly.
I'm a Bama fan, yeah.
We can't help that.
But
We'll sit with you anyway.
yeah, so tell us, I like getting people on just random times. So, my mind just went blank. I hate it when that happens. So, you're going to get a dog, and you like to remodel. What's your favorite remodeling project?
Oh, not drywall. That's like a lot harder than it looks. Have you ever tried you've tried drywalling? Like they make it look like really easy, and just like the flip of the wrist. Oh no, that is not easy. And the more that you mess with it, the more jacked up it looks.
That can be abstract art as far as we're concerned, right?
It's not usually what you want on your permanent wall. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you buy and you hang up and then you take down. You
Man.
don't in the wall.
Yeah, we remodeled not too long ago, and yeah, that was crazy. I'm with you on the drywall, and it seems like you sneeze and you smell drywall for the next month. It's crazy.
It gets all over you, and you got drywall on your hair and drywall.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a day later, you blow it out of your nose.
Oh, drywall. Ooh, that's hardcore.
That is hardcore.
Are you a painter? Do you like to paint and remodel?
Yeah, we did some painting. I think the most disgusting project we did was we took this ceiling off because we wanted to raise the ceiling, and in this bonus room, and all the insulation that was up there came falling down. And I don't know if you've ever been in an insulation bath, but that stuff is really itchy, and it was horrible. It was the worst experience I think that we had the entire time remodeling. And we were just newly married, and talk about testing a marriage. If you want to test a marriage and take on a remodeling project, we're still married, so it all worked out, but it was definitely a test.
Did you drop some bombs when that happened?
There might have been a few bombs. I don't know.
Dang nabbit.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. You know, so the last remodeling project we did was our closet. That was the craziest one because we had to do it like accidentally, involuntarily, on purpose.
That's a lot all wrapped in one.
Yeah, we were putting a new roof on, had the roof took off, and big pop-up storm happened, and hey, guess what?
You was remodeling your closet.
Yeah.
Were you in your closet?
No, I was at work, and really, but but yeah, we had like a swimming pool in our closet, and you know how this, nothing smells worse than wet carpet. Add clothes to that smell.
So you had a bunch of clothes like laying on your closet floor?
Well, no, it was the clothes hanging. Like water gushed in there, and it was like we had every article of clothing we had laid out in the living room, on the porch, on the patio.
Like lots of fun. Like I'm trying to decide whether your beard hair is longer than like your head hair. Like have you ever taken a ruler to it?
No.
What's your guess? Beard hair or head hair?
Beard hair.
The beard's kind of crazy, it's kind of like it has its own personality.
I think so.
I can't help it. It just happens.
Maybe a few words too. It's like a teenage growth, isn't it? Like it just kind of comes out like right there, popping. It's there, isn't it?
It does. I mean, it's like, I can't help it. It's just like I might have had the fat gene in the family, but I had the good hair gene. That's what it was born. And I'll take being fat and hairy over bald and skinny any day. I can diet and shave my head, and it'll still.
I think I agree with you. I think fat and hairy is definitely better than bald and skinny.
Cause then you just look sickly,
Yeah.
You see somebody.
You look healthy.
That's another way of saying you're fat. But no, seriously. So does your husband have a beard?
He tries. Where is he at? Like he's got a little something growing, but I don't think it really qualifies as a beard.
Well, if
it's not like yours.
Well,
it's more like a shadow. That he's been growing for like 6 months.
A 6-month 5 o'clock shadow. I like it.
You know what I'm talking about. We should definitely get him over here
one day.
I could shave all this off, and then tomorrow it looked like I hadn't shaved.
I believe it. Like you look like you grow that in like 2 minutes.
It's like you see that commercial where they say beard competition, and I'd be like, I could sneeze and it'll all grow back out.
I believe it. Like you can put like a video on you, and like it would look like it's time lapse, but it's not. It's like just real time, and it just kind of comes out.
James Paul, look at him. He's got the same situation, Like it
looks like it.
That's what.
Like this.
What.
Y'all are Duck Dynasty fans, aren't you? Don't deny it. It's just so obvious.
Well, kind of, sort of. I'd say if I had to pick a beard to look like on Duck Dynasty, I would go Jep.
Yeah.
Because Jep's kind of cool. He's up to date on stuff. Although Jace would come in a real close second. Willie's is just epic. Willie's is just like, I got a beard, dadgummit,
And then without trimming, like 1 week later, yours would be like that, wouldn't it?
Close. It's like
down to your belly button.
I wish it would. I want to braid it one day, just big old fat braid in the middle of it, but I did that one time. I got one little braid, and it hurt like crazy. It was like pulling my... Somebody ordered fajita?
Someone ordered it for you.
Look at that right there, y'all. That's what you get. Somebody ordered a fajita for us? No way. Well, we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back, okay?
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Hey folks, this is Ben Luna, and you're watching The Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV.
We're back. The Big Fred Show. Was that not cool?
That's like one of the best interviews ever.
We just grabbed somebody out of the crowd and said, hey, come be on the internet with us. And she totally dug. And check this out, y'all. Somebody ordered us fajitas. How cool is that?
It's pretty hot.
Mr. Literal over here. I mean, we totally wasn't expecting to get fajitas, and I love fajitas. We're going to totally split this and have some fajitas and whatnot. But yeah, what Mexican city shares the busiest bordering area with San Diego? My guess is Tijuana. Tijuana, Mexico. I want to go to Tijuana. Who all's with me? Tijuana. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to go on the road and do some shows from like foreign countries. Let's go to Canada.
I mean, they might kill us if we go to a foreign country and do a show.
No.
No show for you.
They go, well, it's the Gringo Grande Frederico show, you know. Man, this show's fun. This has been one of the more fun shows. Because we're random tonight, and we're talking stuff about music and whatnot. Everything. Samantha, Wade. Can't get Pettis on here to talk because, you know, Pettis don't talk on camera for some reason.
We got the challenge going. See who can get the picture of Wade.
Yes, Big Fred Show Challenge. We're going to have to give a prize away.
I've already won that challenge. Don't you remember?
Yeah, but he's shaved since then. He's shaved since then. You know, he's not as hairy. You know, but that's the Big Fred Show Challenge. The first person to go on the Big Fred Show Facebook page and post a selfie with Pettis in it, we're going to give a prize away. We don't know what that prize is going to be. It might be a high five and a pat on the back. Good for you.
I'm thinking like a bearded mug.
Yeah, we need to get a bearded mug. You know, we're gonna. Oh, speaking of,
That's him.
that's Pettis.
Wait. See, that's what I'm trying to go for.
That's what I look like in the morning when I wake up. I mean, I'm scary when I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, who is that? Oh, wait, that's me. You know, I'm spooky. You do not want to be next to me when I wake up.
I really don't. Never, ever, never, ever, ever.
Only if we're like in a car wreck, we're in a ravine and we're both pinned in the vehicle.
I will crawl and then pass out.
Oh, wait. But Anyway, back to our top fives. How about top five overrated drummers? We talked about this before the show. This is mine and James's segment we call Talking Drums because, we both are drummers and that's how we roll and, but we're going to do top 5 most overrated drummers. And we're going to let James Paul start it out.
Honestly, I know a lot of people think Carter Buford is really talented. If you don't know, it's the drummer for Dave Matthews Band. He's good, but he wishes he was good as he thinks he is. Like, if you ask Carter Buford, he's like, I'm the best drummer ever. And Neil Peart's like, son, you were nowhere near Neil Peart. But
Neil Peart is the godfather of drumming.
Carter Buford or Mike Portnoy, he's talented. That boy thinks he's God. He does.
He's got a cool blue streak in his beard, though.
Yeah, the beard is awesome. I don't want to say that's the reason why I grew the beard. It isn't. But
I just didn't like shaving. That's why I grew mine. But how about? And I'm probably gonna make some people mad. Like they're gonna be like I'm probably gonna get a barrage of hate mail from all the Avenged Sevenfold fans. I'm going there tonight. The Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. I know you shouldn't talk bad about dead people, but I'm going there. Never was a big Rev fan.
I'm going to have to agree. He was good, but he's too predictable and too mechanical. If you heard metal riffs, metal drumming, then you've heard him. It's nothing really special.
He was a good drummer, but that's all he was. He was a good drummer.
You're going to get mad at me for saying this. Lars. Here's why. And it really makes me mad because old Metallica, he did some amazing combos. He was good at it. But it seems like here lately is more, he doesn't. Not like he used to, man. Like after the Black Album, he's good.
So you're saying Lars went soft after the Black Album?
The whole band did, but yeah.
Well, they never really was the same after Jason Newsted. Jason Newsted was about as close to Cliff as you can get. So after Jason left, it was kind of one of them deals. But I'd say another overrated drummer, and I don't mean to be bad because Kyle seen him last night, but the drummer for Kiss now, he's good, but he's no Peter Criss. Peter Criss is the best Kiss drummer ever. Eric Singer was good, and I don't even know who the dude playing drums for Kiss is now, but
I don't know who it is either, but let me tell you something. Anybody that could drop in off of a spider on a stage and still play the drums just like it never happened has totally got my respect.
Saved a baby and killed a car, and I'm playing Saturday. I didn't save the baby.
Well, it was a baby bug, but anyway, now let's get to top 5 greatest drummers. Obviously, we're going to start from number 2 and go down because everybody knows Neil Peart, drummer for Rush, is the greatest drummer of all times. Neil Peart is the Dale Earnhardt of drummers. You could have Tommy Lee, Vinnie Paul, Virgil Donati, everybody sitting in a room, and everybody be like, wow, and then here comes Neil Peart walking in. And everybody's like, oh, hi, Mr. Peart. Can I get you some water, Mr. Peart? Are you all right, Mr. Peart? Mr. Peart, are you comfortable? What's your views on it?
Well, my view on it is that Neil Peart secretly went to the past, invented drumming, because that good at it. I mean, it's so hard because everything you've ever thought of in your mind to do on the drum set, Neil Peart probably thought about it and said, nah, not good enough for me. He's that talented. So who's number 2?
Number 2, you might disagree with me, but number 2 on my list is Vinnie Paul. Vinnie Paul. Well, Vinnie Paul, drummer for the group Hell Yeah, drummer for Damage Plan, and the founding member of Pantera. Him and his brother Dimebag. Oh, which Dimebag? We got to talk about Dimebag. Met the governor today in my Dimebag shirt. I was an ambassador for metal today. I mean, straight up. But yeah, Vinnie Paul is probably my biggest hero. I mean, everything that dude does on a drum set is awesome. So, I don't even know who he's showing. Yes, me and the governor. You know, and so.
Here's what I love about Vinnie Paul is he can do anything on the drum kit, but if he doesn't feel it needs to be in the song, he's not going to do it. And what I really love is his just real quick blast beats on the bass. He doesn't just sustain a lot of times, just constant 16, 30-second notes. He's just real quick triplets, quads. They're some of the best and most precise double bass you'll ever hear in your life.
And he uses big drums.
Like the big drum?
He like his smallest tom is 18 inches. I would say that. I'm being facetious. I think his smallest one is a 14-inch tom, and it goes up to a 22. I mean,
huge. It's a bass drum.
Pretty much. It's a bass drum turned sideways. But Vinnie Paul is my all-time hero. And I'm going to have to say my next favorite drummer is probably, I don't know, a lot of people hadn't heard of him, but his name is Sticks It In Ya. He plays for Steel Panther, a great 80s / tribute / they do all their original songs, but Steel Panther is probably one of the greatest bands you'll ever listen to. And Sticks It In Ya is one of the coolest drummers. You've seen him play, haven't you?
I've seen him a few times. That guy's, he's tight.
And he keeps to the drummer code. I mean, he's the prettiest guy in the band, you know, plays drums. You know, even though he's a DW guy, that's the only thing he's got going against him. But, yeah, give us one more.
I mean, if we're going with the most talented drummers, I wouldn't put Dave Grohl there because he's talented. But there's so many others I'd probably put just a little bit before him. But as far as my favorite and most influential, just musicians, I'm going to put Dave Grohl. He's good. He's solid for what he does. But it's just the fact that he can just – I love watching him perform because you can tell he can care less about the money, about the crowd. He is just enjoying playing the music. And that's what I love about him. Other than that, I'd probably put I went mind blank, but the new drummer for Dream Theater. What is his name?
Mike Mangini.
Yeah, that dude is sick. I saw a video, and when they were auditioning new drummers, all these guys are trying to do is paradiddle little intro roll on a snare, two-handed. And he's over here one-handed doing it and twirling a stick in the other hand. I was like, I'm done.
Another thing about Mike Mangini, he was a 2012, 2011, and I think maybe 2010 world's fastest drummer with the hands.
I guess I hate watching him, but I love watching him because, I mean, what's crazy is the camera be on his hands, and you know his hand's moving, and you know the stick is moving, but all you see is like this weird, like triangular shaped blur. That's how you know his hands are fast. But you ever see that thing he did on Sports Science? I think, no. There's a show on Discovery Channel where they slow-mo everything. And they showed, and what he's talking about was using major muscle groups. Instead of using small, he would always use major muscle groups to keep from hurting his hands. But they were sitting there timing it, and it was like the snare looked like it broke.
And what I think is crazy about Mike Mangini is if you watch his forearm while he plays, his forearm is like bigger than his bicep. and it's like throbbing and it's on fire, and you can tell it hurts, but he keeps going through it. That's what I like about Mike Manzini. I mean, Mike Manzini is one of the craziest drummers out there, and I don't know, there's too much good stuff you can say about him. I mean,
I love his solos where he's in there doing the magazine and wiping his face and playing one hand, and he'll drop it and use another magazine and wipe his face with the other hand while doing a drum solo with the other hand. You ever seen him do that?
Yes.
It's sick.
And he's made the holy grail of drummers. Like, he's been on Modern Drummer magazine like 1,000 times. I mean, that's like the craziest thing ever. I thought we were getting pictures to it, but we're getting. We will. We'll totally sign it. See, that's our fans out there hollering at us and stuff. And we got a cool bartender back there tonight. You need to come say hi to her. She's entertaining everybody tonight. And, you know, all that cool fun stuff. But, yeah. Number 5. Tommy Lee.
Really?
Yes. He's crazy. He plays upside down. He's got a roller coaster with a drum set attached to it. He wears a leather thong while he's playing. Not many people can pull off a leather thong while they're playing. I want to try it one time just to see what it's like. But I mean, I don't think nobody wants to see a fat, hairy dude in a leather thong because that looked kind of creepy. But, you know, Tommy Lee, Tommy Lee's a bad dude. He is absolutely amazing. I saw him in concert on my 13th birthday. Dr. Feelgood. And to watch him play Kickstart My Heart live, which, by the way, that is my favorite ending to any song, as far as, because they do the big ending, you know, and that's one thing about playing drums is that big ending, you know, lots of cymbals, lots of toms, lots of double bass. You know, you've got all kinds of drums to throw away and sticks and
a lot of please let the guitar player land right for once. You know what I'm talking about. You got the big fans and they know you're coming back. This is it. And they miss it every time.
That's why you do it 4 times, so they at least hit it 2 out of that 4 times.
2?
You go 4 times, bam, 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 bam. You know, at least they got 4 tries to make it.
About 25%.
I call it the handicap sticker for guitar players is what I call it.
They are a handicap sticker. I got 6 trees. Look what I can do. Let me sit here and tap a triplet of the same note for 4 minutes. I'm sorry, that's Vince Sevenfold.
Anyway, see, I'm sorry, we're music nerds, and you got to be a true music nerd to appreciate that. So, but anyway, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. I don't even know how long we're gonna go tonight. I mean, does anybody have a curfew tonight? Wade raises his hand. All right. Anyway.
I have to be back by Tuesday.
As long as he's back by Tuesday, we're cool. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee offers serious sports training for athletes of all ages. Our hands-on training approach can increase core strength and stability while maximizing power and agility. Call John Passarella, 256-710-7412 for speed and agility training, or David Weathers, 931-279-0574. Call today. Elite Sports, we're training the best athletes for tomorrow. Your number 1 Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
Hey, this is Kenny Beckman, and you're watching the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Talking drums. We've been talking music, but tonight, this is our favorite part. We're going to talk about drum sets. Cool ones, bad ones, okay ones. The kind we played when we first started playing, you know, because we all had that off-brand $100 drum set that we thought was a 12-piece double bass Masterworks Pearl, you know, because it was our first drum set. Looked like crap, but we loved it. And I still got my first drum set. What was your first drum set?
I don't even know what it was called. I really don't. It was like made of really good cardboard. I mean, terrible.
Mine was called Royce. Royce was the name of mine.
I might have heard about them.
It was a jacked up set. It was electric blue. And I went to Uncle Charlie's flea market. Yeah, I said Uncle Charlie's. It's been that long ago. But I had, at that point in time, my favorite cartoon character was Tweety Bird. I don't know why, but I love Tweety Bird. So I had a Tweety Bird airbrushed on a bass drum head and had my name underneath Tweety Bird. But Tweety Bird was holding drumsticks. So I had my custom bass drum head. Tweety Bird holding...
More than the whole drum set itself.
It did. I think I paid $100 for my first drum set, and I think that whole head, after I had it airbrushed, I had 80 in it. You tell me. So, spinners on a Pinto. But
from the car.
Did you see them rims on that car? That car has spinners. It's a 73 Pinto. But ooh, you got spinners, you know. But anyway, what are you playing now?
I've got a Tama burst set. It's a Performer, Fusion Performer. It's altogether 6-piece. And I got a Spawn acrylic. Actually, no, I don't even use that one anymore. I use a carbon fiber one now. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. What's yours?
I play a 6-piece Pearl Export. I've got an all wood 6-ply snare drum, and I've got the Zildjian ZXT titanium cymbals, which, by the way, cracked one the other day. But it sounds really cool with the crack in it now. It's got a real nasty sound, but I'm totally leaving it. And I've got the basic P122 double bass pedal on it. It's a basic double bass pedal, but it's effective. It's got a good feel to it. It's got a good weight to it. It don't have to have all the fancy bells and whistles and cams and spring-loaded this and this and that. It's a good, solid pedal.
Have you tried the Tamo Iron Cobra?
Whoa, that thing is like the Lamborghini of bass drum pedals.
Got it. It's nice. Dude, your feet just float and you just flutter and it just right there on the bass.
You can just have a nervous twitch and be like the greatest double bass drummer ever. I mean, that's how smooth the Iron Cobra is. But I tell you, if I had to have my own dream set, like we're talking, if money was no object and you can go pick out whatever drum set you wanted, mine would be a 74 model Ludwig.
Those things sound sweet. Mine is, it's actually a newer one. Actually came out a couple years ago. Tammer came out with their new Bigg set, but they had this thing called the Omni Tune. Yeah. Have you heard about this? Where you can tune both lugs from the top lug. You know how awesome that'd be? You're sitting there going, oh my God, it's out of tune. Fixed. So you have to take the tom off, flip it over, make sure they're both at the same tune. No, same tension.
Man.
Have you heard of the Bubinga wood?
No, I haven't.
It's like the perfect mix between the birch and the maple. So it's got that nasty attack, but it's got that nice soft tone to it.
Kind of like honey.
It is like honey. Tupelo honey.
Tupelo honey. But yeah, I'd say the Ludwig or see, I like Ludwig because I was in marching band and that's what we marched were Ludwig drums. They were heavy, they were bulky, and you hated every minute of it because they were heavy. And my bass drum was like a 10-ply maple monster bass drum, and I wasn't but like, no, it was small ply. I mean, single ply, but it was like a heavy bass drum. But I would say that would be my favorite drums. Now, my most hated set, you'll never ever see me play, is a DW.
DWs? I think we got somebody coming in. Oh. But anyway, yeah, DWs, they're kind of overpriced. And back in the day, they were pretty good. But like the guy who used to actually hand make them, he got mad with the company and he left the company. And I cannot think of the name. It's some weird name of a drum company. But the new DWs, you can buy a Pearl, same thing.
No, they're not. Pearls are way better.
Okay, they're way better. But still, as far as price-wise, I would never, ever buy DWs. Too much.
Well, those are a few of our things. We're gonna take a break. And when we come back, we're going to try to get somebody to stop and say hi to us, okay? So we'll be right back here in just a minute.
Your number one Mustang fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Loretto Insurance Services, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Loretto Insurance Services in Loretto today, 931-853-7126. Go Mustangs and Lady Mustangs from LHS Boosters Club, dedicated to Mustang athletics.
Hey folks, this is Ben Luna, and you're watching The Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV.
And we're back. We got a special guest. We just kind of roped her in like we did the last guest, just went and got her and told her come get her, come over. We lassoed her into this deal. So anyway, she's the bartender for tonight. So tell us, what's your name?
Samantha.
How about that? She's a Samantha too.
Awesome, Samantha. I'm an awesome one, actually.
So what's your specialty? What is what is your somebody says surprise me. What are you gonna fix them?
A food with lots of love.
And you can taste that love, right?
Yeah. Comes out from my heart. Right. Pour it on the plate.
So tell us, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen while you've been in here?
No, but some drunk man fell out and started screaming.
Was he going into convulsions and stuff like that?
Yeah, he was screaming. He's like, I'm a good white man. I just broke my toe.
Did you tell him there's a lot of good white men?
Yes, and he tried to fight everybody.
Come on! But anyway, so how long you been bartending?
Like a year.
You like it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you get stressful?
Yes.
What's your most stressful night?
Tonight.
Because you're on the internet with us, that's why, right?
Being known.
Being known. Who you want to shout out to anybody? Who do you want to give a shout out to?
My brother Abraham Baruka.
And I think that's him up behind the bar, right?
It is.
I want to tell you, I don't say this about very many people, but he's very man pretty. You know what I mean?
He is. He's a beautiful man.
That's a term that most men use when they want to describe somebody, but not want to sound real bad or real.
He's half and half.
He's man pretty. We don't want to say he's beautiful or nothing like that. We say man pretty. So
he's a handsome fellow.
And got good looking hair too. I wished I knew his secret.
He has virgin hair.
This is the coolest night ever. I mean, we've had so much fun here. So, like, what do you do for fun when you're not bartending?
Pull pranks on my lovely brother. Well, there's not really anything else. That makes my night.
What's a crazy weekend consist of for Samantha?
Being here, working all the time. We get different people, so it's kind of weird. You don't know what to expect here, that's for sure.
You don't get to dread it because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we might get more people falling out screaming.
That they're good white men and they broke their toe.
Yeah. Or you can get the ones that fall out and start crying because they miss their parents and it's so sad.
Mommy never loved me. You never loved me, Mommy. You know, I can't stand those. Those are the ones that you're like.
They're a bunch of jerks.
Well, Samantha, thank you for coming and kind of involuntarily volunteering to be on the show. And we're probably going to come back another time and you can be back on with us. And we got to get your friend on here too. You want to come say hi to some people? Come on, say hi. Come on.
That's my sister from another mister.
Sister from another mister. Come on in here and say hi. What's your name now?
Enrico.
Enrico. So, what do you like to do? Do you just come up here and hang out, or?
I work here.
You work here?
It's my day off.
So you come up here on your day off?
Yeah, and I'm working on my day off.
So, like, what do you do for fun? Just come up here?
Pretty much, and work.
And work.
Yeah.
Well, that's, wow. So, tell us a little bit about what you like to do. What do you like to do for fun? What's a fun weekend for you?
I'm here every weekend.
For real? Yeah. Golly.
I gotta make money.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, what would your idea of a fun weekend be?
Probably go out, party, club, something like that.
Cool. I like this chain she's got on. Look at this chain, y'all. Show them your chain. That chain is pimping now. I mean, I like that chain. I would totally rock that. You know, maybe sometime I might wear it. You know, I might do a special night where I might have to borrow it. So, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my friend Sam. She was just here, and just everybody from LHS.
From where?
Loretto High School.
Loretto High School up in the house. We're all Loretto people.
I graduated this year.
Really?
Congratulations. Thanks.
So you need to come and see us at the ball games this year. You know, we might get you on the sideline and say hi. You know, well, that's awesome. Former Loretto High School alumni, and so come see us. Come back and see us. And thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And y'all have a good one.
All right, you too.
Come back and see us. Well,
hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Hey, this is Kenny Beckman, and you're watching the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com.
and we're back. Y'all, it's been an awesome show. We've had fun. We've been really random tonight, which was cool with me. I had fun. How about you?
I had a blast.
By the way, this is my sidekick.
Y'all totally lost me on the drum talk, though. I'm not a drummer.
See, that's a part.
Kyle, drum is thing we hit with sticks and makes noise.
We hit drumstick, boom, boom. We make noise.
I mean, I understand the basic concept, but, as far as what brand is out there, the best, or the worst, I just totally lost me.
You will be a seasoned pro before long.
Hence the conversation.
We're here to educate. Music education. Drumming awareness. That's a good term.
It is.
I'm
a termer.
A termer.
I term things.
I've enjoyed, y'all. This is our debut for our sidekick. James Paul. He is my Paul Schaefer, my Andy Richter. my Ed McMahon, my dude on Jimmy Fallon. And who is it? Cousin Rico on Jimmy Kimmel? I don't even know. That guy. But he's like way cooler than the rest of them. But we're going to wrap it up. And by the way, we're going to be at the Mustang Cafe next week. A really cool place. Located in beautiful downtown Loretta. Right across from Cousin Ronnie's place at Green's.
Come see us at Bill and Pam's.
Yes. We're going to be there. And you got any final words to say?
Other than come see my band Saturday night at Brimstone Burgers.
Cool.
At 7.
Well, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. And Canada, we love you. Thank you for viewing tonight. So we'll see y'all next week. And you're watching the Big Fred Show. Everybody say it with me.